And now, from an underground bunker outside Arlington, Oregon, it's time for another episode of The Survivalist. Brought to you by the Church of the Triumphant Universal Order. Our God is a white guy with a big shotgun. And by Galooly lead pipes. When the world doesn't seem fair, whack 'em with a Galooly. Now, here's your host, Tex Rayner.
Greetings once again, my fellow survivalists. It's been quite a winter in the always ready pre-apocalyptic bunker. While you surface dweller types suffer through earthquakes, freezing cold weather, and The Bodyguard on HBO, I continue to live comfortably and trouble-free down here with my shelves chock full of vanilla wafers, bugles, and vegetarian refried beans. By the way, I've also found a new survivalist energy drink that keeps me refreshed and healthy. It's called Snapple, and I recommend the peach-flavored iced tea. Well, enough about me. Let's talk about the big event going on right now, the Winter Olympics. First of all, everybody's making a big to-do about this whole Harding-Kerrigan thing. Everybody's saying, poor Nancy Kerrigan and mean Tonya Harding. Well, let me tell you something. Harding might have a few problems, but she's tough. She is a survivalist. You think if she'd gotten hit by that stick, that she'd lie there on the ground yelling, why me? Hell no! Tonya would have gotten right back up, lit a cigarette, and driven off in her pickup. Yes, sir! That's a real man's type of woman. And what is the deal with this luge? I mean, not only do these people wearing their skin-tight rubber suits look stupid, the fact that they get on a little sled and go 100 miles an hour down a sheet of ice proves that they are stupid. And freestyle skiing, when did that become a sport? You might as well put Janet Jackson out there and let her dance around a little bit. Although, come to think of it, that's not a bad idea. See, the trouble with the Winter Olympics is that the sports are invented by these wimpy little countries that can't win anything else. Ever see anybody from Luxembourg in the NBA? No. I mean, the Swiss won't even fight in a war, but hey, they'll jump off a hill of snow or get in a metal box and slide down the ice and then make fun of the big countries who don't do as well. Well, America may not win any medals in these minor sports, but when it comes to the heavy artillery, we got enough weapons to blow away every bobsled from Geneva to Zurich. Thank you. Now that brings us to the biathlon, where you get to ski along with a big rifle and shoot at stuff. You'd think this would be something Americans are good at, shooting at stuff. But no, the Norwegians, the Finns, and the Russians always win the medals. I mean, if you want Americans to win, get a few guys like me out there with assault rifles, teach us how to ski, and let us start blasting away. We kick ass! Now, speaking of Russia, what in the hell is going on over there anyway? First, they were communists. Then they were free, and everybody was celebrating and partying like hell. Now, the guy with the stain on his head is out, the white-haired guy's hitting the vodka, and there's some new guy who wants to get back to the good old days. He wants Russia to take back all its old possessions, even Alaska. Well, I got news for him. There's no way he's getting Alaska. He can have California, though. Well, that brings us to this week's top 5 threats to freedom. Number 5, grunge music. Although, I got a bootleg copy of that new Soundgarden CD. Let me tell you, it rocks. Number 4, chick movies like The Piano. Number 3, Michael Jordan trying to play baseball. Number 2, these puffy rice cake things. And the number 1 threat to freedom this week, Fabio. Well, the Postal Service finally made it through the snow to deliver my mail, and guess what showed up this week? The old Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. Yeah, well, let me tell you, if you like your women soft and smooth and feminine, this is great. But if you're a real survivalist type who likes his women feisty and self-reliant, I'll take Chris Gobrecht in a pair of fatigues with an M16 in my foxhole any day. Well, I gotta get going. The satellite dish is pulling in the big Weber State-Idaho State basketball game. Until next time, keep stocking away the food and drink, and remember the words of famous survivalist Glen Richardson. When Judgment Day comes, don't forget to put on your flak jacket.